So in performance testing, we have the different tools in market: load runner, Neoload, JMeter, loads, and so on. So these all will be available tools in the market. So each tool will be like load runner, Neoload, JMeter, loads, and so on. Using these tools in market, performance testing is doing for the all companies. But going to the like load runner, Neoload, JMeter, and like load runner and Neoload will be expenses tool, means you need to buy the license. So you need to use for this tool, means you need to buy the license. So that is why what happened, right? So most of the top companies, MNC companies, all companies, they are using for the load runner and Neoload, because those will be expenses tool. For that also, in load runner, maximum using for the 99% of companies using for the only for 98% companies, they are using for the only load runner, because it's a very good tool and we are getting for the accurate results for this tool. That is why maximum companies, they are using for the like load runner only. So going to the 1 or 2% only it is used for the this like Neoload, and going to the JMeter and JMeter, loads, and source. This will be open source tool, means anyone can download it and can they do for the their like doing for the performance testing. So open source tool on. So means anyone can download into the Google and they will use for this performance testing point of view JMeter. Going to the what is performance testing, first thing. So before you need to do for the performance testing nothing but for see, for example, Facebook application will be there. Developer, what will happen, they will develop for the entire code and they will ready with the one application. After that application development is completed, then what can do, we have the manual testing team will be there. They will check for the each and every point level, functional point of view. They will check for the enter for the username and password, it is going to the next page, then it will pass their test cases. And they will do for the negative ways also. They will not give for the username and give for the password and click on login button. It is going to the next page, their test case will be failed. Means functional point of view, they will check for the each and every point to the functional point of view. But going to the performance testing, it is a non-functional testing. So going to the non-functional testing, nothing but see, for example, Facebook application will be there. So how many number of they are using for Facebook? So maximum people are using for the Facebook, right? Means number of load will be happening for the Facebook. So at that time, number of load is happening. One user, it is login, how much time it is taking, and maybe it is login for the 1 lakh user also. Same time it is taking or not, we need to observe. So I will explain. See, flow maybe. See, example, performance testing point of view, Facebook is our project. Okay, FB is our project. For this FB, so what are things we need to do? Launch the application. Launch URL means we need to open the Facebook application. After launch, what we need to do? We need to do for the login. We need to do for the login. Like, so first transaction will be launch, and going to the second transaction, we can call it as each and every one will be transaction name, we can call login. So means after launch application, what we need to do? We need to log in the application, right? Login application. And after login, what we need to do? After login, what we can do? We can download video. Download video or upload video, and going to the next thing, maybe we can like comment. Means these all things we can perform in the only for in Facebook application. When we are open the Facebook application, maybe we can once log in, we can download video or upload video, comment or chatting. So we can chat with persons, is chatting, and after that chatting, maybe we can log out is a final section. So our performance testing point of view, we need to observe for the what are the our scenarios, means launch application, login application, download video and upload video, and comment and chatting. Maybe using these transactions, maybe login is happening for the one user. Maybe login time it is taking for only 2 seconds. One user, how much time taking? 2 seconds. Maybe what will happen? So in real time, what will happen? Facebook only, not only one person it is open. Many number of people is open at a time. 1 lakh users also sometimes will be happen load, because see in morning will be load will be less because everyone is going to the office and colleges and they're doing for their work. But going to the evening time, you can observe after 4 or 5 o'clock onwards, number of people is using for the Facebook and they're doing for the charting and they're browsing, and this all things will be do. Means what will happen? Everyone will be at a time it will log into the application. Maybe everyone like 100 users will be at a time login also. We are getting for the each and day 100 users average will be 2 seconds is happening or not, we need check. 100 users also it is a within 2 seconds is happening or not, we need check. Maybe if it is a more than 2 seconds, then why it is taking for more response time, we need to find the issue. Maybe it could be CPU memory is insufficient, maybe network issue, maybe DB issue. So this is the way you need to find the issue, and we need to find maybe it is an issue there. Maybe you are getting for the 100 users 2 seconds, then you are good, then you are directly sent to the report to the client. So this is the main thing we can do for the performance testing. Going to the PT lifestyle. So in load runner, we have the, I will give for the today training for the load runner, just your point of view, how to we can do for the end-to-end testing point of view. I give for the load runner. So in load runner, we have the components will be there: virtual user generator and controller and agent process and load generator and analyzer. Using these 5 components, we can do for the end-to-end testing. So one by one, like I will explain for the one by one. What is the virtual user generator? What is the controller? What is the analyzer? So virtual user generator, nothing but, so it is we need to record the business flow. Business flow, nothing but already just now I explained. So Facebook application, this is only our business flow. So this business flow, you need to record the section using for the virtual user generator, one of the component. And once we can record this component, you need to execute for the multiple user point of view in controller. Like one user point of view can record the script. That script you can push into the controller and execute with the multiple user point of view. And once test is completed, you need to analyze the results in the analyzer. Like you need to observe for the like launch, how much time it's taken for the 100 users, login, how much time it's taken, download video, how much, and upload video, and comment, how much time it's taken, charting and logout. So each and every transaction you need to check for the, we are getting for the within 2 seconds or not, we need check. So now we'll go to the one by one. So once you can install the Vision, now you are able to see these 3 case screens like virtual user generator and controller and analysis. So first I will open for the virtual user generator. So this is the virtual user generator. Just virtual user, nothing but, so once you can install, you are able to see that these 3 transactions. So we need to recording purpose, we can use for this virtual user generator. I will explain end-to-end testing also for your guys understanding purpose, how to we can do for the end-to-end testing. See, it is opening for the virtual user generator. So anyone have any doubts also, you can ask me, no problem. You can ask your doubts. You have any face any doubts you need, so you can ask me doubts also. Okay, after maybe once I done for the section or anything, if you want any doubts, you can ask me. So I will show you one business flow. Okay, see for example, which business flow we need to record. I will show you one business flow for your understanding purpose. So one flight book application will be there. So I will explain that flight book application. This is the launching application. Just I'm showing for the manually. Before is opening for Vision. Before that, we should record this business flow is a web tour application. This is the web tour application. Which purpose we can use this web tour application to book the flight booking ticket purpose, we are using for the web tour application. Using that, see, once you can enter for the username password, it will ask for the username and password details. By default, it will be use Jojo, Bean will be by default username password. You can click on login. See, after that you need to click on the flights button. So means you need to book the ticket, means you need to click on the flights button. See, after that it is showing for the departure city. What is your departure city, what is the arrival city, you need to select. So I'm selecting the like London to, I'm selecting for the Paris. And if you want change for the departure date, return date, you can change. And type of seat, if you want change for the business, and seating preference you want change for the windows, means you can select. And next click on continue. These all be available flights from London to Paris for the 6th month is a 20 date. So you need to select for the any one of the flight, depends on your time and depends on the your cost. And click on continue. So after that, this is the payment details. So you need to enter for the payment details. So I'm entering for the address, and so I'm entering for the address and credit card details. So we need to pay the credit card details, enter the credit card details and expiry date of the credit card. And after this, enter this says you can continue. See, thank you for booking the through web tour application. We are booked the ticket. Ticket is booked successfully. Then finally your ticket is booking completed. So we don't have anything we need to do here. Then you need to sign up. So this business flow we need to record for the using for the Vusion. Now I will show you how we can do it. See, once open the Vusion, it will be looks like this. And after that, so you need to click on for the file and click on new script and solution. You can click on this. So once you can click on this, we need to, for all of web-based application, you need to select for the web HTTP HTML protocol, because you are doing for the any web application like Facebook or banking application or insurance application, healthcare domain. So any application you are doing for the web, means you need to select for the web HTTP HTML protocol. For that, you need to now select for the script name. So for example, now we are doing for the web tour application. Web tour application. In that web tour application, what we are doing for the flight booking. So that is why given for the flight booking. In flight booking, which date we are doing today is the 19. So 1906 I'm given. And after that, click on create button. See, it is invoke for the Vusion. So everything is, there is no code, automatically we need record, automatically generated for the script. I will show you end-to-end testing for today. So once you can click on create button, it will open like this. And now you need to record script, means this is the button. Everyone able to see, right? Record button. Just click on record button. And after that, you need to select for the browser. We have the different browsers like Mozilla Firefox, Internet Explorer, Google Chrome. So these all will be available browser. So if you, which one do you want to select? So I'm selected as a Microsoft Internet Explorer. This is the very important URL nothing but, see, for example, you are doing for the Facebook application, then you need to give for the www.facebook.com. You are doing for the any like banking application, www.iccibank.com. You are doing for the some like Twitter application. That means which application you are testing, you need to give for that application URL here. So now we need to give for the URL like for the web tour application. Now I given for the web tour application, because just now I showed, right, how we are book the ticket. So that is the application we are doing. So that is why I given for the web tour application. And after that, click on start recording button. So what will happen? Which browser I selected? Internet Explorer I selected. So what will happen means automatically that Internet Explorer will be open. No need to open manually. So automatically the browser will be open. See, you can see with what URL you are given, that URL will be automatically open. So opened or not? So now what we need to do, we need to record the script. Like we know already business flow, we need to do for the login. So you are doing for the login means you need to give for the transaction name is a login. You need to give for the here transaction name. You need to give for the transaction name is a login, because what you are doing, you need to give for that transaction name. It is a login. You need to give for the login and click on OK. And after that, you can do for the transaction like Jojo Bean. Already I told, right? It's a default username password, Jojo Bean. Click on login. And after that, we need to click on flights. So this is the transaction we need to do for the next. Before doing that, you need to end the login. This is the end transaction. Means you are started with the transaction here, you are ended here. So you can click on login, you can click on login. And after that, you need to clicking for the flights. So same thing you need to give for the here. Click on flights. Click on flights. So okay, then I am doing for the click on flights. So click on flights is completed. See, transaction is completed means you need to end the transaction. You need to click on this end and see means that is completed. Now what we are doing? We are doing for the find flight. So you can select this is the transaction name is the find flight. You need to enter for here find flight and click on OK. And now you need to select for the departure city, arrival city. If you can select anything is fine. Because this is our choice, right? Maybe I will go for the Paris to London or maybe Los Angeles, anything is fine. And if you want to select for the business coach and Windows means you can select and click on continue. And after that, so this is also find flight and we need, I'm selecting the find flight and click on continue. See, find flight is completed. No, means you need to end the transaction name is find flight. Now what we are doing payment details. You can do for the transaction name. You need to give for the payment details and click on OK. And now you need to enter for the address, this all details and credit card number. Mandatory details credit card rate. That is why I'm giving for the credit card details and address also I'm giving. Aminpur and here is a Hyderabad. Okay, I'm giving for the city is the Hyderabad HYD. And after that, I'm giving for the like credit card expire date. Okay, click on continue. See, ticket booking is the thank you for ticket booking is completed. Means payment is completed, ticket is booked completed, and final section will be we need to click on the sign off. So you need to click on here and click on start transaction is a sign out or log out, whatever maybe can give log out. So I'm doing this and final will be sign up. See, means our entire business flow will be recorded, is completed. Now we end the logout and we need to stop recording means this is the stop recording. Why we are stop recording means what are the scenario you need to record? Entire scenario recording is successfully completed. So you need to stop the recording. This is the stop recording button. So once you can stop the recording button, what will happen means automatically the script will be generated. See, automatically the code will be generated. No need to write manually anything. So just I done for the in front end, automatically the code will be generated. Now you are able to see this is the launch application. And after that, what we done, we are entered for the login. See, in login details, we are entered for the Jojo Bean. So you can observe Jojo and Bean. And after that, you are enter for the click on flights and here login is ended here. And after that, it started as a click on flight transaction. And this is the click on flight is ended. Again, we are find flight. Find flight means you are selecting for the departure city, arrival city. Now you can observe departure city Paris and arrival city is London. And after that, you can enter for the flight. You are selected for the flight 421 flight. We are selected. And after that, we are done for the payment. Like we are entered for the address 1 and address 2 and credit card and expire date details enter. So by seeing also, you need to identify the okay, this code is belongs to the see final will be sign off. So entire code is a recording is successfully completed. So maybe you can observe maybe we miss any transaction name. So see, for example, here is the login is happen, but launch is not happen means maybe you need to add manually also we can add for the transaction name. This is the start transaction. This is the end transaction. You can click on here and you need to add for the launch transaction. Launch transaction. Launch. So same to you need to end the transaction. See already login ended started here means you need to end for the here. This is the end transaction. In that middle you need to give for the transaction. So why we are giving for the transaction name means to measure the transaction response time, means launch how much time it is taken, login how much time it is taken, click on flights how much time it is taken, find flight and payment and log out. So this transaction how much time it is taken I want to know, means you need to add for that to measure for transaction response time, means you need to give for the start and end transaction. If you are not given, you are not unable to see the transaction response time. So now you can observe. Now I will execute and I will show you how that script will be executed. See, script will be passed successfully. Just I click on for the replay button only, script will pass it. Now you are able to see here. These are the transactions: launch, login, click on flight, find flight, payment, and logout. So what are transactions you are given? All transactions are displayed here. Everyone able to see? So for each transaction, we are executed only one time. How much time it is taken? See, launch will be taken for the 1 minute 204 milliseconds, and login will be took for the only 466 seconds. So means we are given for the transaction name. That is why we are able to seeing for the transaction how much response time we are getting. So using the reason we need to record and we need to do for the some script announcements. I will do for the script announcements later. So once recording is completed, now we'll move to the one more component, controller. This is the you need to open controller. You need to open the controller. So single user point of view only we recorded, right? Now we need to execute with the multiple user point of view. We can use for the controller. This is the controller. Once we open the controller, it will be looks like. Then what are you scripts you are done? All scripts will be displayed here. So what is our script name? Web tour underscore FB, and we are given for the today date. This is our script, right? Everyone able to see? Web tour and FB and 1906 is the today our script. So you can select that script and you can click on add button. It is added here, and once it is added, click on OK. See, very easy tool. This is the not a big task, no code, anything will be there. Everything will be very easy. If anyone don't have computer knowledge, anyone don't have any programming language, also no problem for this. See, now once you can click on this and you are able to see that this is the script name and this is the script location, means it is saved here. And now you need to execute the test, means this is the start user. You can click on here, and here you need to give for the number of users. I given for the 50 users. See, click on OK. See how many users it is showing? 50 users test. And so and executing, I'm for just I'm executing this test for just 2 minutes. Okay. Okay. So like this, just I designed scenario with how many users? 50 users test I designed. So now this is the design tab. We are design this thing. You want to execute means you can go to the run tab, click on run tab, and you need to click on start scenario. This is the start scenario. Click on S. See what see 50 users will be there. See 10 users went for the pending status, and all 10 users will be ready. Now you can open here and you are able to see the each user how what doing there. You need to able to see this. So click on this and show user. Means see one user will be doing for the transactions, like one person will be doing for the login and flight booking. See how many users there in runtime, all in display for the that many browsers. So 30 users means 30 browsers will be open. Means real time how it will happening. Maybe someone doing for the Facebook application open means he open with his browser, but I am opening means I will open for the my browser means same way real time how it will happening. So here also execute with the different users like this, it will open. So test is executing. Now we can able to see 50 users will be running status. Run means everyone will be doing their transactions. See, this guy went for the find flight, payment. After payment is completed, log out. So test will be executed like this. So during the test, maybe you are executing for the 1 hour also. You should monitor for the these graphs and these things only, not do anything during the execution. So now you are able to see here total users we are executing 50 users, and total passed transaction will be 240 passed transactions, and failed transactions the 0, errors 0. Maybe you are getting any errors, you can click on here and you are able to see the what is the error also you can see. Means like this we need to do for the end-to-end testing. Once script is recorded, we can push here and we need to execute with the how many number of users we want. You need to execute that many number of users point of view, you need to execute the test. So test is still running and all users went for the stop status means your test will be finished. See now 39 users will be stopped. Now 40 users will be stopped. Remaining 10 users will be there. Remaining 10 users also stopped means our test will be finished. See now our test will be finished. See total 450 transactions passed. So this is the first virtual user generator, and after that controller. Now we need to analyze the results using for the analyzer. So you need to go to the results and click on analyze results means you will go to the third component is the analyzer. What is the third component? Analyzer. So you can click on the analyze results. Once open, this is the third component. So how many components we see as of now? Hello?
Three. Three.
First one is the virtual user generator.
Virtual user generator.
We can record the script point of view we are using. Controller, we can like multiple user point of view we are using for the controller. Analyzer means we need to analyze the results point of view we are using for the analyzer tool. This is the final tool. See, so everything results will be loading. Then you need to observe for the results. See now you can it is downloading. You should wait for the until will be load results. So now you are able to see the graphical oriented also. Running users graphs means how run users will be executed, and 8 per second means how many hits happen. And this is the throughput graph. This is a transaction summary. Transaction nothing but so launch how much time it's taken, find flight, log in and log out, and this all transactions how many times it is happen. It will showing here. See average transaction summary there, right? You can go here and we are able to see the all the transactions. See launch, minimum, maximum, average. So what is the average launch? How much time it's taken? 2.345 it is taken. And login average how much means how many users? 50 users will be average. This is the average of 50 users. Login is the 0.22. And after that login, what we done? Click on flights. See, click on flights will be once. Okay, 1 minute, like 1 second, 675 milliseconds happen, and find flight 1.7, and you can observe final will be logout. So maybe you observe all transactions will be are good, but launch only it is took for the more than 2 seconds. So means some issue will be there. Maybe what is the issue? Maybe insufficient CPU or memory also will be there. Then what you need to do? You can go to the CPU memory point of view. You can click on here and you are able to see the memory also. Task manager there, right? Maybe our meeting will be less than 1 minute. It will be disconnect. Please rejoin. Maximum we are finished, but I will explain little bit and we'll close it within 5 minutes. Okay. See,
Okay.
yeah, because it's 45 minutes only duration class, so we can rejoin. Maybe it's disconnected. So CPU will be, it is showing for the how much 29%, but you can observe memory is 87%. So because of memory is not sufficient, so I got for the launch transaction will be 2.35 seconds, means 2 seconds more than it is happening.